Salve rapaziada do canal Game Crazy. Bom, vamos estar continuando aí o segundo episódio do modo universo do UFC, né? Já deixa o like, rapaziada, se inscreve no canal se não for inscrito, ative o sininho para vocês não perderem nenhum conteúdo, é isso. E vamos começar o nosso card, né? A primeira luta vai ser Magomed Ankalaev versus o Giris Prohaska, né? E o que vencer aí vai estar mais perto do título, né? Mas provavelmente ele vai ter que ter mais uma luta para ter oportunidade aí de disputar o título. E na segunda e terceira luta eu vou criar um mata-mata entre os quatro. O vencedor vai ter oportunidade de disputar o cinturão do peso pesado. Quarta luta, Valentina Shevchenko versus Juliana Penha. Quem vencer vai estar mais perto do cinturão. A quinta e a sexta luta também é um mata-mata entre Joshua Van versus Brendo Moreno e Alexandre Pantoja versus Henry Cerrudo. Essa luta 7 pelo peso galo, quem vencer vai ter a oportunidade de disputar o cinturão contra o Merab, né, que venceu o Davidson Figueiredo, Deus da Guerra. E pelo peso pena, Diego Lopes versus Jean Silva, né, quem vencer vai ter a possibilidade aí de disputar o cinturão contra o Sterling, que venceu o Volkanovski. Luta número 9, penúltima luta da noite, valendo o cinturão. Max Holloway versus Charles do Bronx, valendo o cinturão do peso leve. Luta aí muito importante, vamos saber quem que vai ser o primeiro campeão do peso leve da nossa simulação aqui do UFC. E na última luta do evento, a luta principal da noite, né? Kamaru Usman versus Jack Della Maddalena, valendo o cinturão do meio médio. Vamos saber o primeiro campeão do meio médio, né? Ambos venceram suas primeiras lutas e se classificaram para poder defender o cinturão.
And now our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here, and if we had a fantasy draft for light heavyweights, perhaps Magomed Ankalaev would be the #1 pick right now. Fan base absolutely bullish on this man's future.
To land a perfect shot. Oh, he hurt him again.
Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You can tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot. Both of them are landing massive shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Ankalaev gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. Working off the jab, it's good. So perhaps he's going to have somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Oh, nice block. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and Neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, brutal knee to the body. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Under a minute now to go in the fight. Prochazka's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Beautiful connection lands. Fighting long is the key.
Time winding down. Fight. He's hurt now. And that is how you end a fight.
Boom! Body kick right there. Landed perfect.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Yuri Denisa Prochazka.
All right, so our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alistair the Reed Overeem. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Stipe.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the heavyweight rematch. Alistair Overeem, Stipe Miocic. They fought for the UFC heavyweight title back in 2016. Some people thought Stipe tapped that match.
Alistair Overeem is one of them, but he...
Oh, nice takedown there from Stipe Miocic. He has so much confidence in his team, the Strong Style Fight team, and his original head coach, Marcus Marinelli, still firmly in his corner here tonight. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Overeem's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
Miocic is right back to the full mount here. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
30 seconds. Push, push, push.
Final seconds here of round 1. Horn sounds for the end of round 1. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round. A lot of high-level leg kicking going on there, champ.
And he did a great job of hiding them. he wasn't giving any sign that he was going to throw those leg kicks. That's why you didn't see his opponent check any of the kicks, and it won't take many more for him to really damage the mobility of the other combatant.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, great block there. The ring gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent. Shot is blocked there by me. Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Good right hand.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Overeem's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Nice kick. Good round.
All right, so the round is over, and the Bears watching here moving forward. So the crowd voicing its appreciation after that round. We had a knockdown courtesy of a punch midway through. DC, here's your highlight.
It was straight. He threw him in combination and landed that big punch that really did hurt his opponent. Lesser men would have been done. He's got a tough guy in front of him. He will have to go back to this again. He will have to get back to this action if he wants to get the desired finish.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Nice jab.
Oh, nicely done to block the strike and counter with the jab. Oh, picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might get.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got to...
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now. Crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, here's Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Stipe Miocic.
All right, so a big win for Stipe here tonight, one of the greatest heavyweights of all time. And you know when you're a one-name man, right? Like Noma Agassi Apollo, right? For Stipe, that's all you need to know, and another brilliant effort out of. And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here's Silokan in terms of the speed and the footwork and the overall mixed martial arts acumen. This man is as good as it gets. Many believe he will eventually be an undisputed champion, and he's just getting going, right? It's scary to think how good he is, given that largely he is still a developing fighter and has only really been training full-time in MMA for 4 or 5 years. Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is stringing 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Changing the position. Big combination here of ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Gone. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds. Let's go. You got it.
Just out of range with that left hook. Settled down with a huge knockout tonight.
Holy.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 45 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cyril Bogamaga.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only...
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
So nice mix of finishers for Valentina Shevchenko, an MMA pro dating to 2003, known primarily as a striker and a good counter striker at that, but very opportunistic when it comes to the submissions. Juliana Pena can attest to that. Shevchenko could tonight, but she missed without.
Nice low single takedown. Nice pass.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. She's got the Darce choke locked in. Oh, that's got to be it.
Work. Come on.
Oh, and yet somehow she gets out of it.
She did a fantastic job of defending what was a very deep submission attempt.
Stop.
Round two next.
Relax, recover, you're all right. I need you to be more defensive this round. This girl has great offense. We need to avoid this.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Well, pretty good showcase for these two women in the previous round as our next round gets underway. Some risk management in the previous 5 minutes there.
This is a big moment for both of these fighters. Somebody is really going to have to make a decision that they are the one that's going to get their hand raised. The previous round was way too close.
Relax, breathe. Move and relax for me. Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
Nice punch by Pena. Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out.
10 minutes in the books.
Stop.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round, but not before damage was done. She was cut on her cheek from the strike in that round, and now the focus for the cut man shutting that thing and making sure it doesn't become a factor here moving forward. All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC, chief among it. The big knockdown courtesy of that punch.
A big knockdown off of that punch. She was flowing, letting everything go, and then she sat down on that strike that put her opponent down. It looked like the fight was over, but we do go forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Big right hand for Valentina Shevchenko lands her.
Continue to fight from her back, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Pena. All right, so the women go the distance here tonight. Entertaining fight throughout, and she really got it done with her striking, I think.
She got it done with her stand-up. That's what she's known for. It's her calling card. It's exactly what we come to expect when this young lady steps into the octagon, throwing her punches and bunches, landing beautiful kicks. What a great performance.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-27. For the winner by unanimous decision, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Well, man, is Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko fun to watch when she is on as she... And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua the Fearless.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are back in London, England, as the UFC continues to make its presence felt here in the UK, and capacity crowd on hand as usual here tonight.
When the UFC expanded, when the UFC started...
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. Moreno gets caught by the inside leg. Back to the single.
He passes the half.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. That is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense. Massive shot from the top.
All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Lucky guy. I have. In the half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Nice positional control here.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has the...
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so...
10 minutes in the can.
Right, you're losing this fight, but we have 1 round to turn it around. I need you to push the pace on this guy. Fight like you've never fought before. This is it, your last.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see 2 high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these 2 are 2 of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
3rd round underway. Moreno gets the single leg takedown. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. And
Hey, stop!
all right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-29, 30-27, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brandon the Assassin Baby Moreno!
All right, no draw, no controversy tonight. Brandon Moreno, the Assassin Baby, your winner by decision.
These championship rounds that he has fought in over the course of his career has prepared him for the long fight, and he looked comfortable throughout this fight.
Our tail of the tape for this flyweight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, early round action here featuring the American top team trained flyweight contender Alexandre Pantoja. Injuries limited him to just 1 appearance in 2020, but now he is back in a more regular competing cycle, and the results really speak for themselves. This man poses danger everywhere. The danger factor particularly high on the ground when it comes to his submission game, but if you sleep on him on the feet, he'll put you to sleep. Just ask Matt Schnell. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fight, Pantoja's trying for a Kimura here. Oh, he's got that submission locked in. He's in real
John,
trouble.
it looks tight. It looks like he's going to get this. He's got it locked in.
This could be the end of the fight. He gets out, though. Wow.
Yeah, he did a great job of straightening his arm, and then when his arm straightened, he followed the momentum going in that direction to free himself from that Kimura attack. The exact same thing. They may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, rips the body shot there. Nice job to get the foot off the canvas and to the target quickly. Beautiful inside leg kick by Cejudo. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Pantoja's got his arm under the chin, going for a guillotine now. Looks to me like he's got that submission close.
Starting to get deep. Looks like he's going to get the finish.
Tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute of the second round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. All right, now our tail of the tape for this bantamweight scrap. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, Sugar Sean O'Malley. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Umar Nurmagomedov.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so we'll see if Umar Nurmagomedov can get his takedown game going here early. That is not to suggest that he can't realize success on the feet in this particular matchup. Nurmagomedov truly has every skill that you could.
Trouble now. That one landed clean.
Big, some real power shots here.
Tries to take out the leg. Beautiful leg kick lands.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the Bullets. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
Seconds left.
Nice kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg. Round 2 straight ahead.
Another person with a strike. You are 10 foot tall. Now the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. O'Malley's now switching his stance.
Oh, nice.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Oh, big knee to the body. How'd he get that one home? Oh, we'll see if he can finish. 3 minutes and change to go in round 2. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs. And
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
oh, big left. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
That was a nice combination there.
In their form, he was knocked down pretty significantly near the end of the round. That will keep him in the fight. He goes back to the stool. We'll see to what extent he can recover.
Just like we do.
All right, so there's the end of the round as we showed you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. Third and final round.
Oh, nice takedown.
He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. What a tight arm bar.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Umar Nurmagomedov!
Domination, duration, damage. The wrestler had it all going tonight, and a lot of valuable experience accrued as well. I know he'll be disappointed he didn't get the finish, but I'm not sure it matters given the dominant nature of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, John Lord Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Diego Lopez! You ready to fight? Ready.
Watch, here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal.
There.
Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing. All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move, make them make a decision, a determination as to what they're trying to accomplish, and then you try and counter it.
That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Looked like that body kick got home. Well, of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to show signs of bruising. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground.
He passes to half guard.
Side control now. All right, setting up for a finish here. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded.
Darce choke locked in, it's only a matter of time, but he cannot rush. He's got to control his opponent so that he doesn't lose him in the scramble. He's got it. He's got it.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was going to sit back on that leg.
Oh, it looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here. Triangle now, DC. We'll see if he can close the show.
Oh, the triangle is in, and not only does he have the triangle, if his opponent circles the wrong way, he can even attack an armbar. This is a very big advantage position for this fighter.
Oh, that's gotta be it. And the horn sounds on round two.
Stop.
All right, breathe. Yeah, relaxa. Pô, foi muito bom. O último round foi muito massa, tá? Então, faz a mesma coisa que você tá fazendo agora.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Ready.
Here we go. Now 5 minutes remain in the fight. Right on the button. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the early.
He landed in perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Oh, huge fight.
Big ground and pound.
Fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Nice.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
All right, so the fight goes the distance. Outstanding action on both sides all night. All right, so the fight goes the distance. Both guys had their moments, but there was a striking advantage, albeit slight, and perhaps that'll be enough for him to get his hand raised tonight.
It should be enough. I mean, when you watch the fight, you understand that you are watching two of the best mixed martial artists in the world. But it did look like he did just enough to earn a competitive decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, John Silva!
All right, well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision.
From the favelas of Brazil to global superstar status, enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles "Dude" Bronx Oliver.
I mean, John, you saw the smile just come across my face when you start to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Oliver. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights. Let's see if he can start another run towards a championship.
Yeah, big challenge for him here tonight, but I do get emotional thinking about where he came from and where he is right now, right? Nicknamed Du Bronx, the ghetto, and he emerged out of it to change his life forever. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. Well, his 13-fight winning streak is no more, but Max Holloway still makes this walk here tonight as one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world when it comes to pace, pressure, preparation, cardio. Few guys are going to be able to match what this Hawaiian brings to the table.
And he can do it all. He's got great ability to get back up once he's taken down. He has takedown ability, but it's the range and the distance management that makes Max Holloway such a problem for everyone at 145 pounds. He doesn't seem as though he's throwing 100% effort with every strike. He's just touching you.
Right.
But the accumulation of damage that Max Holloway will put on you will make guys just fold in front of him, as we saw with Ortega and in both Jose Aldo fights.
He's a big featherweight. We have seen him compete at 155 pounds. He has said he wants to move up to welterweight before his UFC career is said and done.
He wants to beat me.
Yeah, he wants a shot at the heavyweight champ. Don't hold your breath. Max Holloway, ready to add to his appreciable legacy here tonight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. To get us started with the official introductions, we go inside to the veteran voice of the Octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! And now, 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max "Blessed"
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so it is the run back between Max Holloway and Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira. First meeting was a main event in 2015. It ended less than 2 minutes in. An unfortunate injury for Charles Oliveira. He has prioritized getting this one back. Now in a new weight class, it shall be done.
He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Max Holloway at his best in the stand-up here tonight.
The grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep,
There you
absolutely.
go.
Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. He did a great job of finding an opening and taking full advantage of it.
All right, DC, here we go. Round 2. How good is this? Max Holloway versus Charles Oliveira. Oh, what an offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, You don't get those opportunities very often. Heard him again.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round.
After that grappling exchange.
All right, that's the end of round 2, and Oliveira's got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping... Oh! That'll do it! Oh, my goodness!
I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
The official decision is now in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of
Max Holloway fazendo história, né, cara? O cara é foda mesmo, cara. Falou que é nocaute bonito com ele, fazendo história aí. Primeiro campeão do peso leve. Charlinho, fica pra próxima.
of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Jack Della. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, so here's the other worldly UFC welterweight champion, Kamaru Usman, future Hall of Fame, present. This very compelling matchup here tonight figures to have the wrestling advantage, and going to be interesting to see how quickly in this round Usman chooses to shoot.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. That shot is blocked by Usman.
Oh, nice takedown defense. He does a great...
After he caught the leg, he decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here. That could affect the judging. Lands with the ground and pound. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Close guard.
Nice defense.
Round 3 next.
Stop!
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Beautiful straight punch there by Kamaru Usman. Massive right hand. He's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
work with the ground and pound here by Usman. All right, the fighters head back to the stools, and certainly it's a tale of two corners. One man can barely see out of one of his eyes, and if the doctor sees that visual, he might call an end to the action. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. Strike lands there, and somehow Kamaru Usman.
Oh, boy.
Make the bad man stop. A nice stoppage win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 18 seconds.
Novo campeão do meio médio, Kamaru Usman, né? Dois campeões da noite aí, Max Holloway, campeão do peso leve, Kamaru Usman, campeão do meio médio, Alex Poatan, campeão do meio pesado, e John Jones, campeão do pesado, e Kayla Harrison, né, campeão do peso por peso feminino. Peso feminino, lembrando que só tem um peso. É isso aí, que luta, cara. Segundo evento GC encerrado, né? A primeira luta aí da noite foi Magomed Ankalaev versus Jiri Prochazka, onde Jiri Prochazka ganhou, né? Vai ter oportunidade aí de, se vencer mais uma luta, disputar o cinturão contra o Alex Poatan. Pelo peso pesado, né? Stipe Miocic ganhou do Overeem. E provavelmente aí vai disputar o cinturão se ele vencer o Cyril Gane, que também venceu seu combate. E os dois vão se enfrentar. O vencedor vai disputar o cinturão, que é do John Jones, né? John Jones só tá aguardando o vencedor dessa luta. E a Valentina Shevchenko, né, venceu seu combate contra a Juliana Penha. E se ela vencer mais uma aí, com certeza ela vai ter a oportunidade de tomar o cinturão da Kayla. Não vai ser jogo fácil, mas ela tem essa possibilidade. E logo em seguida tivemos dois combates válidos pelo peso mosca, onde o Pantoginha venceu o Henry Cejudo e o Brandon Moreno venceu o Joshua Van. Então aí valendo cinturão aí a próxima luta do peso mosca aí, Pantoja versus Brandon Moreno, para saber quem que vai ser o primeiro campeão do peso mosca. E pelo peso galo, né? Nurmagomedov versus O'Malley. Nurmagomedov venceu e vai disputar o cinturão contra o Merab. Esta luta aqui é importante pelo peso pena, né? Quem vencesse ia ter oportunidade, vai ter a oportunidade de enfrentar o Aljamain Sterling. Mas já sabemos que o Jean Silva venceu o Diego Lopes, então tá aí. De Jean Silva versus Sterling, valendo cinturão pelo peso pena. E para encerrar, Max Holloway, campeão peso leve, Kamaru Usman, campeão meio pesado.